we are, or here we are, Thursday, October 21st, 2021. Got some OCD going on, obsessive cloning disorder. Trying to get some more clones going here. Now, a couple things. These have been in since the 13th, so today's the 21st. It's like the 7th, 8th day, 9th day, whatever. Do the math. You can see these are the Longinternodes here, all these ones with the solid hole in the top. And they're starting to lose a little bit of lower leaf. A couple, those little branches were kind of banged up anyways. Now they're actually falling off. So yeah, those don't look good. But what does look good is, even though they're starting to get a few orange, that just started like today and yesterday, those orange leaves, but we still have some new leaf growing. Those aren't turning gray and falling off. And these things will wilt back a little bit. They'll curl up, yeah, like these ones here. But then when it cools off or the sun gets off of them, they come back, and that tells me that they must be absorbing some water, and therefore if they can stay in here and do that long enough, they should be able to sprout some roots. But looking at them today, I still cannot see any roots, and some of these lower branches are getting soft and falling off. So the energy is, now the tips of this one are looking a little gray. Yeah, see that tip leaf there? That leaf out on the tips don't look good on that one, but that is one of the smaller cuttings. These other ones all still look pretty good. And I realized something else that I'm doing wrong here. All these main comb cuts should probably contain a node. I cut them off too short. I made a snorkel out of them as I did these. But see, what you want to do is you want to have a node up here that can sprout a branch. If you cut that and you cut that, and you have just a little leaf sticking out, so you need a branch with a place where a branch can grow off of it. Now here's one node here, cut that one off, and then I pretty much whacked all the rest of these too. That one doesn't have one, but it's got a node over here on this branch, and that's growing. Oops, kind of growing. That looks a little. So yeah, I need to make sure I leave a couple more nodes on here. Now see, look at this. This one has two nodes. It has a node right there, and it has a node up here, and that's where the growth happens. That's where you're going to start getting branches coming out of here, and this thing's going to start growing strong. Same here. I got a node there and a node there. That's just a little tiny branch or leaf. And then I got a couple little branches here with a couple nodes on there. So that one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nodes on it. And then you go look at this one, I got like one and a little leaf there. So that one's not as good. And this one's got just 2 nodes or 3 nodes, but they're already growing branches, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I need to be a little more attentive when I'm cutting the clones. Try a couple different ways of cutting. Do a double instead of just a single snorkel. Somebody told me, I was reading the other day, a while back, to lay them down. Now the thing about laying down of vulgaris is, when you're looking at these, you gotta stem coming out this side, then it goes up to the next one, and the stem comes out the other side. So they're opposing. So if you go to lay that down, it doesn't want to go one way. So it's kind of hard to lay in the ground unless you cut all the branches off on one side and stick it down. Maybe I'd try that, and then have two nodes on the piece that I'm cloning or attempting to clone. Let's go over here. Here is, now see, yeah, I'm trying to think of leaving. If I left two nodes on there, I would have had another node up here, and then you'd kind of want to get, now this one, this is a higher up long internode, and this has branches on its branch, the main branch on there off of that node, and it has a couple pretty good little leaves going on there. And this one has really been the best looking clone out of all of them. It's had less leaf curl and wilting. It's getting these orange ones now, but it does have a lot of little leaf buds and branch buds and nodes on it where, I mean, that's a pretty good looking little thing there. The leaf tip looks pretty good. So I don't know, still not seeing any roots on it though. 0 roots. But yeah, maybe maybe 2 weeks, I don't know. As long as these little ones are still green and growing, we've got a chance, I guess. See, the vulgarises, those have more aerial root there. That one's just starting. This one's been in a while too. This one's got an extra long little piece on the bottom. But that one's just starting. I could probably throw that in the dirt. And again, look how many nodes I left on this thing. I chopped that one off. I chopped the main one off. Well, the main one you pretty much have to. Like I said, it would come out the other side over here and make it a little harder to stand up. But yeah, I should have left a node on that first branch there. It can sprout leaves, or it can sprout roots, but it's got to grow something out of these other nodes here. So yeah, that one's kind of messed up a little bit too. Oops. Drop it in there. And then my chainsawed one, now and these are all really young too, and these have not sprouted yet either. Well, they actually need a little more water in there, don't they? Take a look over here. Oh wait, that one's sprouted like crazy. I gotta get that out of there. Okay, now that's one from, that's a vulgaris from, well, 2 weeks ago. And that's ready to go in a pot. And yeah, see, I got a node on that. There's a node there on that main or first branch. And then I got a node up here. So that thing's already growing. That's already got branches growing on. And that's got a node over there. Plus this other little branch down there. So yeah, that one's got enough places on it to grow. So very important when you're cutting your clones. Make sure you have a few nodes. Don't cut that piece down there and lose that spot or those spots where your branches are going to be growing from. So there you go. Today's obsessive cloning disorder helpful hint video. Have a great day. Alright, what else can I show? That's about it, I think. Good.